now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
And we are live for Sunday, the first Sunday JJDrones Get-together. And I would just like to welcome whoever is here. We are simulcast on Facebook. So I am going to go there and make sure that we're, yep. Oh, I need to turn that down. Okay. That takes care of that problem. This is all new. Hey, Chris, welcome. Good to see you. And hopefully we get a couple more people showing up because I don't want to play your own video for you. But as you can see, we are also on the Facebook. So let's see if we can get, okay, we got a couple more people strolling in. Hello and welcome. Hey, Bob, good to see you. And then, let's see here. Yes, live from the Volvo film set. That's exactly right. I don't know why, but the chat is being cut off at the bottom here. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, so how's the volume sound? Does the volume sound good? Pictures looks good. That was what I was hoping was going to be. I was scrambling around because I was trying to use the truck stop Wi-Fi versus my iPad, and it did not want to cooperate. I would put on the camera, and then everything was just choppy. So hopefully this isn't as choppy. I can definitely fix that problem if it gets to be annoying. And I know, Bob, that Dave has his stream going. I did schedule it because I had it scheduled. I had, in fact, I set the reminder on my other YouTube channel, or not YouTube channel, but my other YouTube account to make sure that I would get the reminder. Yeah, I know it didn't show up on my website, but when I went to my my other YouTube account, it was showing up on my YouTube account, and it was basically showing up perfectly on Facebook. So Facebook was cooperating, YouTube wasn't. I don't know what the problem was because I scheduled it Wednesday. But anyways, I'm going to start getting into the stuff that I wanted to talk about today. If you guys are ready. I guess unless anybody has been living underneath a rock. Oh, you got the reminder and entered? Oh, jeez. But let's see if I can do this the right way, which I usually can't yet because I'm still learning. We're going to go to here, and then go to here, Come on. Now, as long as, let's go here. Now, do I have to turn up the audio? Because I'm not getting anything in my microphone or in my headphones. I'm getting no audio. So do I need to turn up the audio on here?
Yes, teenager who was driving this truck.
On its side, look at that. Storm chaser Brian M. A tornado flipping a red pickup truck, and then the truck and its driver driving away. Take a look. That's the truck right in the middle of your screen on its side. Look at that. Storm chaser.
Okay. We're going to try this again because I'm really learning as I go here. So unless everybody's been living under a rock, you haven't, I mean, you've seen this video, but I mean, this is incredible.
That's the truck right in the middle of your screen on its side. Look at that. Storm chaser Brian M. Finger captured that video. Thankfully, the driver in the truck made it through the storm.
Thank goodness. And KVU's Darrenisha Heron joins us now. And Darrenisha.
I mean, isn't that incredible? I mean, who would think that you would go through a tornado and it would pick up your truck, turn it on its side, and then you would just completely get spun over and then you drive away? I mean, absolutely incredible. That's right. That's right. That's right, Bob. It looks like, let's see here. Okay, I stopped that one. Gotcha. Okay, so now I know how to do that. And then in other news, you know, these drone enthusiasts, they really get a bad rap because, I mean, they're always trying to make us look like we're just out there trying to cause problems, spying on people and stuff. And the best thing that could possibly happen to the drone community is a company like this. Their name is Aero, I believe. Verge Aero, I'm sorry. And they're on America's Got Talent right now, and they're doing fairly well. But I wanted to share with you guys parts of what they did during the show the other day. And it is just absolutely fantastic. Terry Crews was actually put into the middle of this. And just watch. You'll see what I mean.
Terry's in the cage of doom.
So they're putting him in. But that was absolutely remarkable. Yeah, they set that all up on a computer program so that when they just hit the button, all they have to do is wait for the drones to go into their spots. Now that I would have to look up because I'm not sure what drones they're using. I know they're not using the typical DJI drone. These are specially created drones. They may be making them themselves, as far as I know. But I mean, just absolutely remarkable what they can do with drones these days. I mean, you think to the times where, you know, we would get together for the fireworks on the 4th of July, right? Everybody would just come to one certain point in town and, you know, get together to watch the fireworks. But now we're getting to the point where drones are replacing fireworks, especially over in theme parks, and they're also doing them like over Mount Rushmore. So there's going to come a time where fireworks are a thing of the past, and they're just going to be doing drone shows. It's just absolutely amazing what they can do with them now, and just imagine what they're going to be able to do with them in 10, 15 years with how far along they're getting. Now, with gas prices shooting up, it's sad, but trucking companies are having a hard time making it. And it's sad to report stuff like this, but one trucking company in Wisconsin has actually gone out of business. And the link that I had for it is completely gone. So I'm not going to show you the video that I was going to show you about that. But what I did want to show alongside that was something that I found earlier about truckers when they don't have, you know, truck driving to do. They're going to have to go find a job. And what's it going to be like if a truck driver has to actually go to the office? And I saw this TikTok video, and I figured it was worth sharing because it made me laugh so freaking hard. It was not even funny. So what I'm going to do is do that, and now turn on the volume.
If it does put truckers out of work, truckers are going to have to end up working at the office with the office people. And I just want you to picture for a second how truckers are going to do at the office.
What do you mean these aren't appropriate office clothes? I'm in the office and these are closed, therefore they're office clothes. No, trust me, it's way more comfortable to work with your seat slammed all the way to the floor and then a high extension on your mouse. It's just more comfortable. People that ride with their office chairs all the way up are just new to mouse pushing. Yeah, I know I can't see the top half of the screen with this drop visor on, but a real mouse pusher shouldn't have to. He should know what's up there and where his mouse is. Besides, if you really need to see it, sometimes you can just lean down. I mean, yeah, of course I got lights all over my rig. I got lights on the keyboard, we got lights on the computer, lights on the mouse, lights on my Blue Parrot. You gotta have the lights. You don't need the lights, but you need the lights. Know what I mean? I tell you, no boss or HR person's telling me how I push my mouse. I've been pushing mouse for 15 years. My dad pushed
it gets
mouse
better.
And my granddad pushed mouse. I was pushing a mouse and they had a computer before I learned how to walk. I am the captain of my computer, and what I say goes. Oh, man, don't even come at me like we're on the same league and tell me how to do my job. I'm a real mouse pusher. You're just a keyboard clicker. My rig, I got a 32 gigabyte DDR5 putting out 4,600 megahertz with a 2 terabyte Samsung. We got a 3080 Ti graphics card, all inside a fractal design case with 240 millimeter liquid cooled with an RGB mechanical keyboard. You're running a Dell that your company bought you from Walmart. We're not even on the same page, man. Idiot.
Oh yeah,
What do you mean?
that's
No,
typical
of course
trucker
I'm not
right
walking
there.
an extra 40 feet to use a washroom when I could just pee behind my desk.
Oh my gosh, that cracked me up. And speaking of cracking me up, I'm looking at the backstage here, and as I said in the comments, that we were going to bring in Paul from Random Thoughts, and welcome, Paul.
Yeah. Greetings from California. No. The report here is scary, and you should be scared because you know if you have a good what else going on, you know, at this one, you know, they say that this is not any good because supposedly I could spit out. So my theory is if I have this one underneath, it keeps me from spitting through the little breather tube there. So, but I hate it. My glasses are clogged up, and the hat is to protect my eyeballs from COVID, possibly, you know, falling down. So, you know, they told us that this should work. So
you're forgetting the plastic wrap.
Yeah. I don't have any of the screens. My theory is my glasses will help, and the hat protects it. You know, see the hat made in America too. So I think the mask is made in China, and so is this one. So you know, what do you do, right?
Well, according to Chris, you should probably stack a couple more on.
I could, but I don't have any more, and I'm a little late because I spilled some juice, and I didn't have a cover on it like they told us to cover our juices to make sure that stuff doesn't like fall down. So yeah, but it's really hard to breathe though. But they say it's fine. They say it's all in our head. There's nothing wrong with people then breathing with masks on for days at a time, and yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Bob from Time to Get Going wants to know where in California you are, Paul.
I'm in the pit of all, the Bay Area there, San Francisco, where we're the most craziest, I used to say we pay for our weather. Now I pay for, thank goodness that the government knows better than me, so that way, I can be safe.
Oh my gosh, Paul. You should probably take off at least, 3 of those masks.
Okay. Hold on. Let me, this is going to take a minute. Hold on. Wait a second there. Wait, are you sure it's safe?
Well, nothing is ever safe.
I don't know. Oh, okay, I hope so. If I get COVID, it's your fault.
Well, just go slowly. There you go. Well, there's...
Okay. No.
There you go. At least you still have the hat.
Okay, I give up.
Yeah, Bob's down in the other pit down south.
Oh, the hotter one. Yes, that's right. So, yeah, I know. I gave up a long time ago. I said, you know what? That's it. So I don't know if I'm technically bald or if it's just I shaved my head. I don't know.
It's a little bit of both.
Technically, the front has less hair right here, but the rest of it, see, if you go around the backside, see, it could be full.
It could be.
Full. It's just a little thin right here. I just got a really big forehead. Really big one.
I think the one thing that you need to do is just grow it out just as long as you possibly could, and then just do the comb over the top.
I know. Hey, maybe I'll become a billionaire if I do that. Right?
You could be.
Yeah.
You could have your own infomercial after you do that.
Oh, I'm not just the founder. I'm a what do you call it? What did they say?
You're not just a client, or you're
Yeah.
not the CEO. You're also a client.
Yes, that's it. I'm not just a CEO. I am a client.
Well,
See?
I mean, yeah, but Bob, we give Paul a hard time about it because he's been this way since, I think, childhood.
Yeah. What, crazy or bald? No, I used to have good hair. I did. I
You
swear.
did.
Hold on, I got proof. I could show
Do
proof.
ya?
I had hair. I had beautiful blonde hair, man. My stuff was gorgeous. Like, I love my hair. I miss it. I kind of miss it. You know who I'd look like if I did grow it out? I'd be more like who's the Virgin Airlines owner? What's his name?
I can't even think of it.
He's got really long blonde hair too, man.
Branson.
And Branson.
Richard Branson.
Yeah. He's got long blonde hair too.
Now, Haley just sent me a message saying that she thought that you looked like this.
Uh-oh. Like this? Oh, no.
Like this. That's how she pictured you.
What? Wow. That is totally like, what's his, that's one of those like, one of those hippie dudes that, yeah.
With the man bun.
That almost looks like Antifa right there, right? Oh, wait, can we say that?
I don't know if you could say that.
I don't know. You're never going to get sponsored if we keep this up.
Haley says it's your voice.
It's my voice. It's my voice. Which voice?
Yeah.
You like this one? I have other mics. I can change voices.
I know you can. And Bob said that he had good hair too into his 40s, but he's long past that.
I know. I wish. Actually, I think I shaved mine off. I was what, 35-ish or something?
No, it's earlier than that.
30? Maybe 30 that I actually shaved it. And it's just because I see myself, my hair wet when we were swimming at one point, and somebody took a picture and I could see like it was hella thin, and I'm like, I'm going bald. Funny thing is I shaved my head. I came home. The wife left a few weeks later.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm trying to find your channel again.
My channel.
Yep.
My channel.
Because Bob wants to know what your channel is. I know it's
just look up RT Show, one word, and you should find it.
Okay.
So you type in RT Show, one word, and you'll find it's the green one.
Yeah, it's the green one.
It says 120 subscribers. It's not the Russian news network.
No, it's not.
There is that one.
Yeah, because that was something that I thought about like after you guys named it, but I didn't really want to say too much about it.
Oh no, I found it after we named all of them. Like we had them all set up, and then I realized what it was because I did a bad thing and didn't look it up. Right. It looks like they took it down though. Oh wait, hold on. RT and then space show. Let me see.
Yeah, I got it up in the chat.
Do they?
I put it up in the chat.
No. I mean like the actual that Russian one.
Oh, that one? Yeah, they pulled it off of YouTube.
Yeah, it's down. Wow.
Yeah, they pulled that one off of YouTube.
Dang it, man. Well, that's good for us. As
No,
soon as I get back to doing it again.
No, if you want to see somebody that really knows his stuff about flying drones, hang on. We're just going to go quick here because I think he deserves... He just released this today, and I wanted to show it on here for everybody in case you didn't get a chance to see it. So we're going to go here and blow this up. Now this is up in Northern California.
Oh, like Reading or whatever?
Yeah, this is Chris Wedgeworth's channel.
Oh, nice.
This almost looks like Michigan.
Huh. I mean, what's the difference, right?
Well, I mean, other than a couple thousand miles in between.
I think you could have more guns in Michigan, though, right?
Oh, a lot more.
Like, I'll take that one, and that one, and that one, and that one right now. Thank you. Nice. You only have 4 videos.
Oh,
and
Chris
very old.
Yeah, Chris doesn't have any humidity. Yeah, this is today's video, Bob.
But yeah, it's super. Oh no, he's asking about my show.
Right. Yeah.
So we kind of got rid of everything because we are re-evaluating our system or our thing. I think I call it an identity crisis, like normal. But no, so we actually got rid of all the stuff because we were kind of in a state of chaos, aka random thought, which was very random, too random to really have a purpose of going somewhere. So we're going to get back into it, I don't know, soon, and start focusing on like the laws. Actually, the laws, not just punditing and making crap up or giving all of our crazy idea opinions and blah blah blah. More than like, here's what the law says. Did you vote for that? That's simple. Did you vote for that?
Well, the one thing that you guys were doing before you guys kind of had a falling out, it was like the Beach Boys when they fell out, you know. now we're getting the band back together. But no, the one thing that they were trying to do is they were trying to go through the Constitution one section of it at a time.
Yeah.
And then I don't think you made it all the way through.
No. My ADHD was like, nah, I'm bored. No, we didn't have a falling out. It was more of like, literally, like, I forget what started it. Somehow we started taking a break for whatever reason was going on in both our lives, and then I was like really trying to like, well, what the heck are we really gonna do, and blah blah blah, and it just kind of kept going downhill from there. So we kind of just paused on that way. We still talking, you know, we have plans to get on. We're still. It's not like the very very first time that we stopped talking. That was a long time ago, but
right.
But no, this was just literally, we just, you know, identity crisis. And so we think we know where we're going with it. We just have to start doing it again, which takes a lot of work because I hate reading. So, yes.
And Bob's pretty much right. Doesn't matter what you voted for, they're rigged anyhow.
No. I don't mean voted for, but did you? Okay, so if you vote for a politician, you're voting for supposedly he's going to represent you. So the point is he representing you the way you expecting him to?
Right.
So by seeing the laws that he is voting for, that's where you get to ask, is that what you wanted? See, nobody knows. See, that's the problem is all this stuff. Like if you hear one bill, all you hear is one or maybe two things in that whole entire bill. There's 10,000 things in that bill. So it's like, that's the problem with the whole system. It's everybody's only focusing on the two things that they care about the most, and that's it. Versus here's the whole list of things that is really in there, and is that what you want from the politician that you voted in there? So that's the idea, is to bring that up to people and let them decide for themselves. You know,
I mean, there's always you know, a chance that, you know, people are going to pay attention to that, and there's other people that are just going to zone out, kind of like you were.
What? Huh?
But I know that I've told Paul and a lot of people that we had a freezing rain event up in Michigan while I was home.
Those rock.
And most of you aren't on my Facebook or my Instagram, so I've pulled some of the pictures that I took. This is just outside my house, and this is the power line that goes. I don't think that's power. I think that's cable.
Yeah.
And then this is from one of the tree branches outside my house.
Nice.
Now all these pictures are taken with the S22 Ultra.
Nice.
And this is a street sign. It's corner of my.
Is that what that is? I was wondering what that was.
That's just on the corner of my yard.
No idea that was a street sign. So, yeah.
And then this is my neighbor's house here. And this was just all over the place. There were just trees.
Oh, snap.
Literally snap. I would go into my backyard and I would just stand there, and if you were quiet, you could hear the trees starting to snap everywhere.
Well, that's crazy. I guess it's
Isn't
just
it?
the weight of the ice freezing up on the things, I guess, on the tree
Yeah.
branches.
Yeah, that's all
Damn.
it was. And if you aren't subscribed to any of my social media, it's right down in the bottom of the screen.
Right below
down
me.
there.
Right
Yeah,
here.
right below Paul.
Right here. Subscribe. Subscribe, like, comment, so I can make money and be rich for you to do that and stare at the eyeballs so they can feed you something to sell, so you'll buy something so that they'll pay him money for, you watching the stuff. That's it. Yeah, right? That's how it goes.
So Paul, you are now doing house fix-ups. You're doing fixer-uppers.
Basically, yeah, I do basic stuff. So they have contractors that come in and do the hardcore construction stuff, and then I do all the little stuff, swap out light fixtures, change out this, change out that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, they're selling them or they're fixing them up for people to move into them. So doing handyman stuff, even though I remember the thumb.
Yeah,
What's
you
the
have
thumb?
to do the thumbs up. You got to do the like, which is
yes, like. Didn't I say that? Like,
Yeah.
subscribe? I think so.
No, you didn't say like.
Oh, I didn't? Oh.
You didn't say like.
Well, I'm going to stick a thumb in it.
The ADHD is taking hold. Squirrel.
Anybody else? I know. Squirrel. Hold on. I have something to play with here. I know it. Oh, you want to know what I got pulled over for the other day?
I didn't know you got pulled over the other day.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't really tell too many people yet, but so I was literally I was at the stoplight, right? There happened to be a cop and I seen him there. He was sitting at the light to the left, right? And there's no sign that says I can't turn right, right? There's cars turning left and they could also make a U-turn legally, right? So
Right.
I'm watching the cars and I see like the next car was going straight and I'm like, oh, cool, I can go, right? And I was already turning to the right and moving, like going. And it's 3 lanes, by the way, too, mind you. There's 3 lanes that I'm turning into. I'm turning into my far right lane like you're supposed to. New Zealand. Yeah. Hey, I got a buddy up there, too. Woo, go New Zealand. But anyway, so I was literally already turning right. And then the car, like, all of a sudden, the next car was going to make a U-turn. And all I did was accelerate. I was way out of the way. The cop pulls me over and says, well, I pulled you over because you didn't yield to the right of way. I'm like, what? Yeah, I did. I was literally moving. And I pulled up. I have my dash cam. I pulled up the dash cam. I was already like, I don't know, 20 feet moved before that car was making a U-turn. And then I even sped up and got out of the way when I realized the person was making a U-turn. And he still pulled me over.
Oh,
I was like, you're an idiot. Then you know what he gives me a ticket for? Not having my lights on when it was sprinkling.
oh my god.
It wasn't raining and it wasn't even dark. Even dark. And that's what he doubled down. First it was the right of way and then it was, the lights not on. I was like, whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, I haven't looked up how much the bill is yet, but
Well, it takes them a while to get that entered into the system anyway.
yeah. But I learned I got a ticket down in LA for crossing over the double white line, which was, can't believe I got busted for that one. Just like nobody was there. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And then all of a sudden I go and move. And then the cop pops out behind another car. And I'm like, really?
Oh my gosh.
But I found a place. I paid $100, printed out some paperwork, signed it, mailed it, and I got out of it instead of a $500 ticket for $100.
Wow.
So I'm going to look them up again and see if I have to do the same thing. But literally, they got out of it. And because of no cash bail here in California, yeah, pro criminal, baby. Woohoo!
Well, you were lucky because if you were driving a semi, that probably would have been like $300, just like the ticket I got for driving 5 miles per hour over years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah.
5 over? Where?
over on Donner's.
Oh, oh yeah, you were going downhill.
Yeah, but I
that's
wasn't
why.
even like up towards the top of the mountain. I was still over near Auburn.
Oh, weird.
So they gave me 5 mile per hour over speeding ticket, and it was $175. And an
Oh, that was a
order for
long time ago.
yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. But
Wow.
so I paid the ticket, and then I had to do the online thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that I didn't get the points on my license.
Yeah.
And then that was like another $200.
Yeah. Oh,
So it wasn't cheap, but anything that you get pulled over for in a semi in California is just going to be multiplied.
Now all you have to do is say, I identify as driving 55.
Well, and then you started that Drive 55 campaign in California.
Yes. I've been driving my car 55 miles an hour, sometimes even less on the freeway. Why? Because these idiots keep voting for it. I swear. I'm going to make a sign. You voted for this. And then the people who say they didn't vote for this, then did you vote? No. Well, you same thing. If you didn't vote, you voted for this. Period. If you didn't care, you voted for this. You voted for this. See? Take responsibility, people. It's time. Take responsibilities.
Now Bob just brought up a good point. He says, these laws were voted on.
Well, yeah, they were voted on, but what I mean is the people who did yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Chris, I know that I'm considered a professional, but I will never claim myself as a professional.
Wait,
I'm a rookie.
What's the definition of a professional? No, that's a super trucker. That's when you got to be worried. You could say that we're professional. It's super trucker is the thing you got to worry about.
Okay. Well, Christian from Mainlight Photo Drone, he finally came in. He's been trying to get to my stream for quite a while now.
Yep,
and
go for it.
I'm glad that he's actually here, because I didn't want to do this unless he was here in the chat. But he did a video not that long ago. This was like 13 days ago. And I'm going to put it up here for everybody to see, because this he's in the Chicago area. And Chicago has
to Ukrainian village.
Hang on. Chicago has a very large Ukrainian population. And so what he did was he went around and did a tour, and here's his video.
Here in Chicago to check out the neighborhood, and there are 3 cathedrals here that we're going to take a look at inside and outside. Why don't you come along and take a look at the neighborhood with us? A few episodes ago, we talked about Chicago's 9 sides, or districts, and 77 community areas. Well, today we're in one of those sides called West and Near West Side. This side contains 9 neighborhoods, one of them being Westtown. Westtown is further divided up into East Village, Noble Square, Smith Park, one called Westtown, Wicker Park, and finally Ukrainian Village. Chicago's Ukrainian history began on the north side with the arrival of immigrants from Western and Carpathian Ukraine in the late 1890s. Today, the Ukrainian community in the Chicago metropolitan area isn't localized, but there is a concentration of immigrants and their descendants in what is now known as Ukrainian Village. It has 3 major Ukrainian churches, Ukrainian-owned banks, a Ukrainian language grammar school, the Ukrainian National Museum, a Ukrainian Cultural Center, the Ukrainian Institute of Modern Art, 2 Ukrainian youth organizations, and many Ukrainian-owned restaurants, stores, and businesses.
Wow. Isn't that called segregation? No.
But if you want to see the rest of it, I'm going to put the link for that video in the in the chat because I think it's worth a watch. In fact, I've watched it a few times just because it's such a good video. So here is a link for that in the chat. And Christian, thank you very much for doing the video, and thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Christian. Whoop whoop. How'd you meet him, or have you guys talked, or is it more?
We actually met. He found my YouTube channel, and
Oh, nice.
so he's been helping me with making my videos.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it was a lot of. It's a lot of fun talking to him because he gives me a lot of different perspectives, and you know, I can show my videos to Haley or, you know, friends, and you know, sometimes they'll be nice and sometimes they'll be you know, critical, but I can trust that Christian's going to give me the no holds barred truth.
There you go. That's what you want. Definitely.
Yep. And apparently I'm one of his oldest subs too. I did not
Wow.
know that.
Nice. I'm trying to see if I can find some old school pictures. All right, let's go down here a little bit. Way
You got old
back
school
in the day.
pictures?
Way back in the day. Ooh, that's the wedding one. Let's go down past that one. I was trying to find one of my ice storm pictures.
Oh, remember
Where-
back in the day when you were just a lowly truck driver and you were driving through Texas with your trainee to an ice storm?
Yep. That was a long 24 hours, baby. Whew. That was not fun.
Chris, I am 44 going on 80.
Well, you're 44? I thought I was older than you. Wait, when were you born? 77?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we're just a few months apart or something like that. Okay.
Oh, I know, Bob. I know he doesn't mean age. I know that I've been subscribed to him for a while, but no, I was saying Chris was asking how old I was, and some days I feel like I'm in my 40s, and some days I feel like I'm past time to retire.
Ooh, can I actually share something?
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Oh, here, let me see if I can share this. Let's see. We have to download this.
And Bob has kids younger than us, or
Oh,
older than us.
snap.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Bob's a youngin'.
He is a youngin'. I love Bob. Bob's got some really good videos too, and his wife is a really good cameraman for him.
A cameraman? You mean camera woman?
Camera
right?
woman. I'm sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
get that wrong now. Come on. You don't want to get canceled already. You just started.
Oh, just having you on, Paul, I mean, is a risk.
Right? Hey, I'm trying to be tame here, right? I don't want to
You are.
ruin your normality of stuff here. I don't want to ruin it for you. So I'm trying to stick to the trucking thing as much as possible.
Well,
You know, I don't
now-
want to say the T word and we all get kicked off or something.
Well, we just got done talking earlier about the fuel prices and how trucking companies are starting to fall like flies.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's it. See, that's what blows me away. I still just, I can't believe after all these years that it's still, here we go. This is it. This is it right here, baby. This is what I was looking for. Boom.
Okay, so that's how Holiday and Z and I got connected, was through Christian. So I kind of knew that, but thank you for reminding me.
Nice. Oh, there it goes.
Did you have to download something?
Extract all. Yeah, because I had them saved they're saved up they're up in the cloud.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm going to take them from the cloud and bring them down. Where is it here? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's right here. All right, that should be it.
I need that
Yes.
Jeopardy music.
There it is. Do, do, do. Oh, wait, hold
There
on.
you
Let's see.
go.
What do I have here? Hold on. What do I got? Oh, nope, not that one.
No.
There you go. Wait, what was
Yeah.
the one that, wasn't there one that kind of had music to it? That's the applause. Oh, there's the alarm.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. There's the air horn. All right, so here. I guess, okay, share file. Oh, here we go. Download.
Yeah, and then
Download.
it should tell me that I need to, or it should put it in the
Ooh.
backstage, and I should be able to click on it to put it up.
Why won't it let me pull that up? Huh. That's weird. It's not letting me do that. Oh, there you go.
Please hold, and
Please
we will
hold.
get right back with you.
Ooh, right back with you.
Your call is
This is where
important to us.
Yes. This is where you do your show. You're like, or your advertisement.
If you would
You're
like
like-
to leave a message, +1.
Why doesn't it want to share? It doesn't like it. Should be right there. There's that. Newest date. Oh, yeah.
Yes, my producer that doesn't exist is reviewing content.
That's right. That's right. I didn't teach him to, not do everything that way. I promise. I didn't do it, man. Oh, it's looking for a
Actually,
video.
to be honest, Paul is a fantastic producer. He has actually produced how many shows? You did the Bill and Megan show, and then you did.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and then you did that show with the ladies.
Oh, yeah. She drove me insane. But yeah, no, I actually ran a whole production thing from my house when she was in Georgia and she had people coming on. I was running a whole entire production thing with that. So
Right, and then you did your show with Bill.
Yep. Yeah, and then we had Then we've had we were doing that for, I think we were doing it for about a year.
Yeah,
We were putting that out. And the problem is I'm not very good at. Bill's the smart one and I'm the crazy one. That's how that works. So, yeah, Bill's the intelligent guy that likes structure. I'm the guy that doesn't know what anything he likes. That makes any sense. What was it? Time after time, and time. A look into time. Time should mean a lot of time.
right.
Can't even do it. It's so embarrassing. But I can walk upstairs though. StreamYard says you have to have a producer.
No, he didn't say have to have one. You should have a producer so you can concentrate on being the host.
Yes.
And
in a perfect world.
Hang on. Meet my producer.
It's a blanket.
Well, I mean, at least it's a producer I could throw around and not get sued.
There you go. Exactly. Oh my gosh. That's right. You're not abusing your producers.
That's right. Did you get your pictures down?
No. Oh.
How big of a
Wait a
file
minute.
are they?
Oh, here we go. Hold on. Here, this might actually be easier. if I just share my screen. Let's try this. Share screen. Let's select a window. Here we go. Well, no. Oh, that's funny. It'll blow up all. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a lot.
Oh my
gosh.
god.
Oh, maybe I should do this.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull out my two screens here.
Okay.
Let's switch. It's gonna work better that way. It looks like it works better to share the screen than it does because I don't have a video. It wants videos. It doesn't want pictures.
Oh.
So screen 2. There it is. Here we go. There.
There you go.
Now, if
Just
you want to
added
let,
it.
there it is.
There you go.
So that's
wow.
that was in something North Dakota. I don't know if you guys remember the big old freeze that happened in North Dakota that killed like thousands of cattle.
Yeah.
And
That
then here,
wasn't
let's
that long
go.
ago.
There.
That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. So the crazy part about this, right? As you guys can see, that's ice, right?
Yeah, that's
the dumb part was 20 minutes ago, or no, about an hour before this, I was at a truck stop, no storm, that had running water. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going and see if I can get to the truck stop. So bad. That was the worst.
Do you still have the pictures of when you hit the buffalo with your Swift truck?
No. You mean the buffalo hit me? Remember that. It's always the buffalo hitting you. And, you know, now that I'm long away from going to work for Swift ever again,
right.
No, I hit a buffalo, not a deer.
Yeah, I know you hit a buffalo.
It only took out the headlight and the Volvo, so but yeah, that was literally an hour or so before. I was sitting at a truck stop in the middle of North Dakota. I forget which place I was at, but I could have totally just parked it because where I ended up at the Flying J, dude, everything froze up. They weren't ready for a freeze. This is in North Dakota. Their pump froze up. Their electricity was out. They were using they were using the snow and the gas stove to melt water to put into the toilets. Now, mind you, you know what the cops were doing? The cops were bringing people to that truck stop.
Wow.
That means more people were showing up and there was no water and no power. Yes. I was stuck there for about 24 hours.
Chris asked if it came out of nowhere.
Well, I forget how it was hard. Like, I forget that I didn't know the weather was that bad when I got there, nobody was reporting this when I was getting there. That's the other problem, is nobody was reporting that this was even that bad in the first place. So I was like, okay, I'll get to there, because this was only like a few miles away from the truck stop at that point, mind you.
Hey, Explorer with Jude, thank you for stopping in. It's just about to the end of the live stream anyway. We've got, I want to keep it at an hour, and we're at 56 minutes, so we got about 4 more minutes, and we're going to be jumping off here.
Yes, I better shut up. Anybody else want to say anything? Anyone? Bueller?
No, I mean, this was great. I mean, as far as like being my first official live stream, because everything else was a practice, this is going to be the first. I think the time slot actually works pretty good as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, totally.
It's still early enough in the day that if I have to take a half-hour break, I can do a half-hour show. And if I'm already sitting somewhere, I can do a full 1-hour show like I'm doing today, which is great. I thank you, Paul, for coming in and sharing your words of wisdom and your masks.
Oh, yes, gotta have your masks and your American-made hats. By the way, if you're a cowboy or you wear hats, you should be buying hats that are actually made in America. You should be looking for that.
Well, what's the link, or where'd you find that hat at?
Dude, I had to go out of state for this, dude.
Oh, you bought it at a store.
This. Yeah. No, I bought it at a store.
Oh, okay.
It's a Stetson, whatever.
Yeah, Stetson.
Stetson. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yeah, live from Volvo Studios.
That
exactly.
That Chris, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm stealing that line. You should have copyrighted it.
Okay. By the way, Jason used to give me crap for driving a Volvo.
I did. Absolutely.
And speaking of Volvo, he's driving the same one I used to drive.
Absolutely.
And he used to give me crap about it. And I used to say the same thing he now says. I'm sitting at my desk in the back of my truck. I could do jumping jacks in the back of my truck. And he's like, my truck won't fall apart. And I'm like, I don't care. I could move around. I could stand up while I'm driving. Yeah, baby.
I'll tell you right now, the one thing about the Volvo 780s that no other truck has anywhere on the planet, and well, I would say the new VNL 760s and 860s, they both have it, but the 860s are larger. They have this a humongous area in the back where you've got a table and a couple of benches. You've got a fridge that's about the size of a dorm fridge. You know, you have a place to live. No other truck has that on the market. I mean, Freightliner has something similar, but you don't have the room.
No.
You just don't have the room. And so, I mean, this truck is perfect for what I do. I'm able to do my live streams. I'm able to do my editing and carry around all of my camera equipment. So shout out to Volvo for making the best truck in the market for trucker comfort.
And Jason has no problem plugging them. So, Volvo, if you're listening, always looking for subscribers, baby. I mean, he's like the walking billboard, driving billboard.
This isn't sponsored, but it could be.
It could be, exactly. It could be. All right, here. I got to show this.
He has a Stetson.
Oh, see, there you go. Yeah, but you make sure that Stetson's made in America because you never know. They might have the cheapy ones and then the American ones.
I think those Stetsons are made in America. I'm pretty sure.
So here. This is now, mind you, this is a real shot. This is not stolen at all. There.
Okay.
That is not stolen.
Where's that
in Montana, in Billings.
Okay. Beautiful.
That is not stolen. That is from an older phone from back in the day too. That literally, like, people are like, that looks like it was a postcard. I'm like, no, that's literally a shot I got off my phone. I'm like, yeah.
What was that? Your HTC?
Maybe it might have been because that was in Montana.
Yeah, that had to have been your HTC.
Yeah, I had the first 4G phone, baby. I still have it. It's here. I still have it here.
Yep. Well, we've hit the hour mark, Paul. I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, okay. All right. You're so strict.
Yeah, I know. But thank you. I'm gonna do my outro and then I'm gonna close this up for the day.
Peace out. Love it.
No, Chris. The phone was the phone brand was called HTC, and they're the ones that make the Google phones now. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and it was a lot of fun today. And like I said, every Sunday, 5 p.m. I hope that you all come back and we'll talk about, whatever you guys want to talk about. But, I had a really good time. I appreciate you all coming, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye-bye.